Testing, testing. One, two, three. Eyes on me. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Go Vols.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Go balls. Redfish or one fish. I don't know. Whatever. However it goes.
Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, didn't even know we were starting, but welcome to Tennessee Club Baseball. First pitch, swing and a miss. Just to introduce ourselves and get things going. My name is Charlie Sarafian, joined here by the incredible Kobe Harris. Kobe, how we feeling?
We're feeling good today. It's a beautiful day here in Knoxville at Tommy Shumpert Park. We're excited to watch some UT baseball, club baseball, as we get one in the dirt.
So, just for a little bit of background, this is the first official broadcast of Tennessee Club Baseball. Again, this is very new. We're trying out new technology here at Tommy Shumpert Park. I believe that's the name of this location,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Awesome. But once again, we're here and we're ready for some club baseball. Now, we don't have a pitcher box, but I'll try to give you my best assumption of whether or not it's a ball or a strike or a hit.
I got you, Charlie. Don't worry.
So Kobe, he's more of our analytics guy. He kind of knows the game more than I do. A hit, and it goes out into right field. Man on base for Georgia Tech. The Yellow Jackets get one on base early on in this ball game.
Charlie, that's only Nolan Merritt's fourth hit on the season, pitching 13 innings. So an incredible start for Georgia Tech.
You know, I got to say, it's pretty incredible. Nolan Merritt, wow, what a guy. First guy in the gym, last guy out. He's that type of guy, high motor. He's able to get guys out easily. However, Georgia Tech getting on early in this one. Here's the pitch. A little high. Nolan Merritt, he's going to shake that one off. Wearing that beautiful blue glove. Style points for him.
No, Charlie, Nolan Merritt is actually the conference pitcher of the week this week, and also the 2024 Southern Atlantic All-Region selection. What a great pitcher as we get a deep fly ball out to the left center. Routine fly ball caught.
Absolutely. I would have caught that one in my sleep, Kobe.
I'm sure you would, Charlie.
Maybe not. Again, I've never played baseball. I played t-ball when I was a kid. I actually have never watched baseball either, so this is my first game ever announcing baseball, and probably my third or fourth ever watching the sport.
It's going to be a good time today, Charlie.
Absolutely. I am incredibly excited for this one. Again, Tennessee 6-0. They've just done so good. So we got a radar gun over there, too. I wish we could get those stats up here on the stream. Try to steal one, and they get him out.
Pitcher gets him cut off at first base. What a throw. Absolute laser beam to first base by Merritt.
What a start for Tennessee, too. They tried to get him out there, and they did.
It's exactly what you want to see early from the UT Vols here.
Bit of an aggressive approach from this Georgia Tech team so far. I mean, when you get a hit off Nolan Merritt, stuff like that's just going to happen.
Absolutely,
you know?
Charlie.
2 outs here.
Strike, 2 up and away.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we actually do have the technology to show you the balls and strikes. So bear with me. I am going to try to get that up for you guys on the screen here.
So we get a foul ball out to left field.
Close but no cigar.
Wind up by Merritt. Someday. Pitch is on the way. Strike 3.
Bang! Nolan Merritt getting things started. He's hot right now for the Volunteers. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the first.
Excited to see this UT batting here. Very exciting. They put up a bunch of runs this year. I believe it was 74 in 6 games. That is incredible. For the mound for Georgia Tech, we got Davis Lomnick. He's pitched 22 innings, given up 6 hits and 4 runs, 7 balks, and 34 strikeouts, Charlie. That's incredible.
Absolutely. Now again, If you're Georgia Tech here, what's your approach? I mean, what do you want to do? If I'm Georgia Tech, my goal here is to get a home run.
Well, that's what you need on offense, but on defense.
Absolutely. Oh,
What
I
you
forgot
wanna-
we're on defense
Absolutely,
now.
Charlie.
Good call, Kobe.
What you want to
Again,
see from this Georgia Tech defense? You want to see some good pitching.
that's
if-
why I hired you.
If Davis Lumnick can get this going early, it'll be a real pitching battle between these two teams here today. Yeah, that's all what you want to see today.
Absolutely. And now again, look, if you're Georgia Tech, defensively, you want to make sure Tennessee doesn't get on base. Now again, Davis Lomenick, he's one of those guys who he's scrappy. He can really get those balls down in there, pause, and is just able to convert here. Now again, it's baseball, so my terminology isn't going to be exactly correct, and it's going to sound like I'm yapping, and it's because I am. But again, Davis Lomenick, I'm expecting a big inning from him here. You really want to be careful. This Tennessee team, they can get on base, and they can get on base fast. Kind of a dangerous thing to have if you're a ball club.
Absolutely. Once they get on, there's no stopping. Once they're hot, and there's no getting through that, Charlie.
Now, I think it would even be good if Georgia Tech was able to get on second or third base here. That would be enough for them, I'd say.
Yeah, Charlie, if you're Georgia Tech, you don't want to let up any hits to this Tennessee team, because once Tennessee gets on base, like I said, they're hot, they're going. You know, there's no stopping them. So if you can hold a man on and get through this inning without a run here, that's what you want to hear.
I wish Tennessee could show me how to get on base when I go out here in Knoxville. The nightlife is fun, but once again, nobody's perfect. Here we go. Bottom of the first. Tennessee looking to get up on the board.
So we get a ball outside. 1-0.
Davis Lomenick. Interesting pitching form. And we'll get a pop fly. I believe that's the correct term. Is that right, Kobe?
You got it.
Awesome.
Pop foul. Over the fence. We got a new ball.
Almost
Hold
hits
on.
a kid in the stands.
That'll be all right. Pitch underway. Got a nasty curveball, except it's way off the plate.
Would have been a nasty curveball if it was on the plate.
Trying to get him swinging. Try to knock him out of his shoes, Charlie.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be able to hit those pitches. I've been to the batting cages, and I'll tell you what, it's pretty difficult.
Ground ball to shortstop. Little routine. Oh, and it's high.
Safe. He gets there.
Charlie, this wind is howling today.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that affected that, but it wouldn't surprise me if that affects some of this game today.
I know it's affecting us up here in the booth.
Absolutely. It's a little chilly.
Tennessee able to get one man on base here.
We got some chirping from the Tennessee dugout already. Excited to hear what that comes. Tennessee is not really known for their kind etiquette.
Neither am I.
So like, it's me too.
Now again, Georgia Tech 6-2. Coming into Knoxville, Tommy Shumpert Park taking on the number 15th ranked Tennessee Volunteers. He's going to look to bunt this one here. Doesn't get it. Oh, almost had it there. Now again, Kobe, who are the X factors in this game for Tennessee? What do you want to see from their star players to hopefully, get up in this game?
Honestly, I want to see a lot from Nolan Merritt. Holding Georgia Tech to little to no runs here would be optimal. He's a great pitcher. Not really let up too many hits. Only 3 hits he's let up this year. It's just he's incredible work, and that's my biggest X factor on defense. On offense, I want to see Eric Swanson had 11 hits on 19 at bats. I don't know exactly what that batting average is, but that's some pretty good stats right there. He's a preseason All-American, and that's something I want to see from this Tennessee team today.
As Christian Cavallero strikes out there.
Oh, we got a ball.
And he
Past first
goes.
base.
There he goes. Oh, he's running.
He's going to third.
He's still going. He's going to stop there.
Standing up, fired up.
The celly, everything about it was beautiful. Wow. He's got some wheels, that kid. job. And that's what you have to do in this ball game.
And that's the guy, Eric Swanson, the leadoff batter. Didn't even realize. The man on third.
Tennessee, one on third. Up to bat now. It's William Gillis.
Oh, he got the ball pass.
Here he
Williams
goes.
Going home.
Is he going to get it? Does he? He's safe. Tennessee gets on the board. 1-0 for the Volunteers early up in this one. Absolutely phenomenal.
Charlie, if you're a Georgia Tech fan right now, you want to see some better defense right now. You can't let all these errors get to their head, you know. But for Tennessee, you're loving it. You can take all the freebies you can.
Absolutely. I mean, what a job. The wheels, again, he stole a couple of bases there. He got away with it. Not stole, I believe that's the incorrect terminology. But what I will say is he snuck away Georgia Tech a couple of balls. Again, the wind could have affected some of those passes. A little bit of back and forth here for the Yellow Jackets. But Tennessee, they're capitalizing right now, and that's really what you have to do in these games.
So get it.
An absolute bomb.
Deep fly ball into center field. Another. Oh, it's past
And
him.
it's not there.
This could be. Oh, we got a stand-up double.
Beautiful.
That's what you want to see. This Georgia Tech defense needs to get fired up because they're not on it right now. Really.
Up to bat. It's number 22 for the Volunteers. Don't have his name because the roster's not updated here, but
Hobby Griffin.
Hobby Griffin.
He's a freshman from Waverly, Tennessee.
There at ground one. It's caught. It looks like he's not going to get there. Georgia Tech, one out. Tennessee, one man on second. Still hitting. And I'm going to update the graphic here because Georgia Tech is not up. It's Tennessee.
Up to bat, we got number 2, Bailey Redmond, senior from Knoxville, just down the road at Bearden.
The native. Doesn't like what he sees there.
It's a nasty pitch.
You know, it really is good. Lomnick, he's just been so good. It's just these errors for Georgia Tech, it's killing them.
Absolutely. As a pitcher, you are fuming right now, your defense not being able to capitalize.
There was a ball there.
You know, because as a pitcher, that run scored is going on you. That's on your stat sheet. But in reality, there was an error pass first that got him all the way to third, and then an error at home because of the catcher. So, you know, you're kind of furious about that, and you want to show him.
Mario Dedesi, the senior, up to bat next. I'm expecting some just rockets from this guy.
Absolutely. So we're getting a talk to by the Georgia Tech pitching coach.
Talking things over. Maybe a possible cheating scandal. Who knows?
Never know.
Yeah, I think I saw some gloss on that ball over there, Kobe.
That would honestly be worse. As a UT fan, you want to see gloss on that ball. It's harder to grip, Charlie.
Is it?
Absolutely, sir.
Huh.
You want to see some spider tack on that thing.
I wouldn't
Get
know
some
much
big-
about grip.
I'm sure you don't, Charlie.
Just ask my ex. Tennessee looking to get on the board here. Swing, bada, 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 bada.
Get the pitch.
Bang!
Right
Hits
down
it.
the middle.
Here go the Vols. He might go all the way. Stays. Doesn't like what he sees there.
It's a third out. Now, if you're Georgia Tech, you're just glad to get out of that inning. You know, all these errors, I'm sure in the dugout,
Absolutely.
they're going to get some serious talking to here. Because that was rough defensively from the Georgia Tech.
You know, I'm surprised Tennessee only got one run there with all those errors. You know,
Absolutely.
you'd expect them to maybe get up, maybe 2, even 3, but it looks like they tightened up a little there defensively in the end.
Yeah.
And Tennessee was able to get one, but Georgia Tech was able to escape with just one. Right now, not a bad start considering all that
No,
happened on that
Not
inning.
at all.
Top of the second. Up to bat, it's Nolan Maroff for Tennessee. Beautiful day here in Knoxville, Tennessee. A little windy.
But when it's the beginning of March with sunshine and a little bit of wind, you can't complain, Charlie.
Absolutely. I'm not complaining at all. Might hit the pool later, lay out, get some sun.
You need it.
Hopefully there's some cute sorority girls out there laying there with me.
Wouldn't that be something, Charlie?
It would be.
I feel like that only happens in your dreams.
Not even there. Now, again, I want to point back, though, to this Tennessee ball club. They had a game last weekend against Chattanooga where they swept them, putting up in total, I believe, 23 runs. Don't quote me on that. I know that's not right for a fact, but something like that. They were just absolutely firing. The boys were buzzing.
Well, I do know. They put up 17 runs against Chattanooga. The last game, I believe.
Amazing.
That's incredible.
That's really good. And, you know, the game was supposed to be played here in Knoxville, but due to weather, it was snowing last week, believe it or not. It's sunny now, but it was snowing last weekend.
I wasn't here, so.
No, me neither.
No.
Heard little birdie in the wall or fly on the wall told me. Anyways, Tennessee pitch against Nolan Maroth. Get some.
What a watch by number 2 for Georgia Tech. That was a nasty pitch. Honestly, may have been over the plate. I don't know. From here, it looked like it was. So
It was a good job to recognize it. Again, we'll try to get that accurate information.
There it is. 1-1 count for the Volunteers.
Again, if you're just now joining us, top of the second, Tennessee up by 1. Get some.
Swinging out of his shoes. Make him look stupid out there.
Yellow Jackets looking a little buzzed right now as Tennessee is coming to this one strong. Gets him again. Nolan Maroff. Oh, he's feeling himself right now like he lost his keys. Up to bat next for Georgia Tech, it's number 4. I wish I could tell you who number 4 is, but again, we don't have the proper rosters here up here in the booth.
We'll be on that.
Now again, I just want to let you guys know, this is the first stream for Tennessee Club Baseball, but as we go on with the games, we're going to learn more, get some better graphics, probably updated information, so we can give you the best play-by-play and color analysis in all of baseball.
So we get a fly ball in the infield.
Goes high up in the
Shallow
air.
right field.
That one almost hit the moon.
That wind really affected it. I could see it from here. A routine fly ball for the Volunteers.
2 outs. Tennessee looking to get on the board here. That's all you really can do. Excuse me, Georgia Tech. 2 outs already. Here comes the pitch. Strike.
Swing and a miss.
Swing, bada, 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 bada. Nolan Maroff is bread and butter. That fastball is dirty. Georgia Tech, they just need to get a hit here, just for team morale. Will they get it? The pitch.
Ring.
He strikes him out.
That's what you want to see. 2 strikeouts this inning.
Bang! Nolan Maroff. He is absolutely firing that right now. The boys in black and orange are buzzing. Tennessee, they're going to go on offense here.
Absolutely. We got. Excited to continue watching this UT offense here. They're just fired up today.
It looks like the boys are just having fun out here. They're feeling good. We got a little celebration going on over there on the, I don't even know if I'd call it the sideline.
It's quite the view if you're a fan up here.
You know, sun's out, buns out.
UT's feeling themselves out there right now.
We apologize for getting a little bit of technical delays with the camera stream. We're going to try to make sure and get this back for you guys in a second. Again, beautiful weather here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Sunny day. If you're not familiar with the weather, it actually has been snowing here in Tennessee. But right now it's warm, so that's a perfect day for some club baseball to get going.
Absolutely. So we've got the lefty, Mario Tedeschi, up to bat. The senior from Eagleville, Pennsylvania.
Lomnick with the pitch. Looking to get these boys fired up here. Here comes
Swing and a miss.
strike. Strike one for Georgia Tech. So they're going to try to keep things going here.
Strike two, back at us. Maybe jumped a little bit.
I've
Charlie.
never seen that happen before, Kobe. Probably because I don't watch a lot of baseball, but
Happens quite often.
that ball just went the opposite way. I guess you do. Kobe, I heard our actual baseball team's pretty good, no?
Very, very good.
Uh-oh.
Arguably should be number one in my opinion. You win the Natty and then you.
Oh, whoa, hey now. Hold your horses. Get a shield out there. The boys are doing a little bit of shuffling, some cha-cha slide. That ball almost knocked over the whole ballpen.
That ball was
Be careful here. Not bad if you're Georgia Tech. That's a really good sign to see on defense.
Something I've noticed, Charlie.
Misses him.
Georgia Tech, or excuse me, UT has a plethora of lefties, and as a lefty myself, that makes me very, very happy.
You know, I'm a lefty too, and that's really weird. You see that that many lefties on this team. Kind of interesting.
Believe it's a 1-1 count. Could be wrong.
Lomnick,
With the pitch.
what do you got?
Strike a little high, but it's still a strike, nonetheless.
I'm just gonna call that any day of the week, Monday through Sunday.
Any day that ends with Y, Charlie.
Absolutely.
That one was high. Got a ball 3. Got a 3-1 count.
I'm just gonna call that as he should.
He's swinging for the fences on this one, Charlie. Or he's going to watch one go by. It's ball 4.
Here we go.
UT
Tennessee,
on the base.
one on the base. First base.
That is Lomnick's 8th walk of the season. Not something you don't really want to see.
Might talk things over there in the bullpen soon.
Definitely. So you get ball 1.
We're gonna look to get things back for you on the screen here. I apologize for the technical difficulties.
As Lomnick tried to get him at first base, but was just a little slow. Curveball strike 1, I believe.
But, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Apologize for the technical difficulties. We'll try to get that scoreboard back up for you guys in a second here.
It's hard getting reception out here, Charlie.
It is a little difficult, especially when you're sitting in the bleachers
We're just one of the fans, Charlie.
with a park Wi-Fi service. So
You do what you're dealt.
absolutely. And right now, we are not dealt any face cards, I will say.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Some nice music here in the Tommy Shumper Park. Weather in the mid-60s. Wind
Feels
probably going at 13 miles per hour.
Real precise, Charlie.
About.
You ever thought about being a weatherman?
You know, I have. I actually was a weatherman back in middle school for St. Paul the Apostle in Westwood, Los Angeles, California. Kobe here is a Knoxville native. Always get to have one of those on standby.
Love coming to this park. It's a great park.
You've been here before.
I love it. There's a disc golf course right next to us.
Actually, you know, I saw that. I was
And
thinking about
I
playing.
love this. Is one of my favorite courses around. So if you're around the Knoxville area and you want to play some disc golf, Tommy Shumper Park.
I might have to check
place
that
to
out.
go. There's also a dog park over here too, Charlie.
Dog park.
That's why there's a lot of dogs out here today.
I figured. Saw a lot of those.
So get the pitch from Marith.
Bottom of the third here. Top of the third here. I think.
Close enough, Charlie.
We don't even know anymore. I don't have the scoreboard up.
Foul ball deep into behind the plate. Over the fence.
Well said.
Into the football field.
Football field, soccer field.
Multi-purpose, Charlie.
Love to see those.
Beautiful park. Pitch underway. Just a little bit outside from Marith. Swinging and a miss, making him look stupid. See you later, number 30. What a beautiful pitch. Made him look stupid. Jump out of his shoes. It's just a really good sight to see.
Made him look silly.
Made him look goofy even.
Oh!
So we get a ground ball to shortstop. Routine ground ball.
You know, I always wondered why, like, the runners don't run faster.
Well, Charlie, I couldn't tell you. They just need to train harder, I guess. I was never the fastest, so didn't really train.
Sometimes they even stop running, too.
When routine plays like that, you're pretty much guaranteed to get out. But you're told to run through the bag, Charlie. Some of these kids, they don't do it.
I'd always run through the bag.
Always trying to get the bag, Charlie. That's why we're out here.
Oh!
Good
Nice.
catch from the first baseman as we get to the bottom of the third. Score 1-1. Or 1-0, excuse me, UT. On this beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Again, bear with us until we get the scoreboard back up. Yeah, I'm on the Brooklyn. No, I'm in Tribeca.
No, Charlie, I wish I would have known it was a doubleheader today, because I didn't even get lunch. I'm pretty hungry.
We get
Our
DoorDash.
cameraman eats in front of my face.
Where'd you get that? So our cameraman just pulled out a chicken McBiscuit out of his pocket. I don't even know.
Sounds delicious. It'd be awesome if he gave me some, but that's a negative.
like this song too. I let it fall, my heart.
It's a great song, Charlie. You're a beautiful singer.
Thank you.
Eric Swanson batting almost 600 this season. I mean, that's incredible. You know, you want to see your batters get above about a 300 average, Charlie. And so batting 600 is amazing.
What about 700?
700? Incredible.
800?
Even better.
What's the highest?
1. Like 1,000.
Oh,
It's perfect.
you ever seen 2,000?
No, it only goes up to 1,000, Charlie.
Oh, interesting. So you want to get over 600?
You want to be above about 250, Charlie. So if for every 4 bats, you want to get at least 1 hit.
Interesting. Oh, wow, that ball went all the way back to campus.
Bounces off the sidewalk.
On a play. And the kid just got a real legit Tennessee club baseball.
Charlie, baseballs are expensive, especially in this economy. So that's not what you want to see today. As we get a little dribbler up the middle, and he beats the run. Oh no! They called him out. Charlie, he was a foot safe.
He's
And they
in
called him out.
disbelief.
Charlie, this is why these umpires are in the club sports and not in college baseball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robbing him of a hit, Charlie.
I swear I saw that guy working at Jersey Mike's the other day.
As we get another ground ball up the middle, except this one a little bit faster and a little bit better. 2 outs in the top of the 3rd.
As the team's discussing how they're on it, trying to get back to the middle.
Trying to get something going here. So we got number 8 up to bat from Cumming, Georgia.
Huh. It's a cool place.
Yeah, I've heard it's a great place, Charlie.
Cumming, Georgia. Interesting.
I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't even say that I was from Cumming, Georgia, to be honest.
You wouldn't?
No.
How come?
That reason exactly, Charlie.
Huh. Ball 2. Lomnick with the pitch.
Foul ball caught by number 22 on deck. So we get the pitch. Bounces in front of the plate. Not what you want to see.
How fast do you think that one was?
Not very fast, Charlie. Probably, I can't even tell you. Those guys with the radar knows. Wish we could get that information, Charlie. Another hit up the middle, diving catch,
What a play.
but not a great throw. I wouldn't be able to throw from my knees either. And I'm not talking about my back. Up to bat, number 2, Hobby Griffin. Line drive up the middle.
Right back out into center field. That'll be played, brought back here to the ball game. Tennessee, they get one on first here.
With the runner in scoring position, Charlie. So we got some singing coming from the UT dugout. And it seems to have distracted the pitcher as that one's in the dirt. So we got number 2, Bailey Redmond up to bat.
I do apologize. Our scoreboard seemed to pack up shop and leave. We did not get the scoreboard back.
first game for us this year. Always going to be some technical difficulties. Ball by Bailey. Trying to get in a rhythm. And it hits straight to second base as it's a routine ground field going to the top of the fourth. Still a 1-0 game for the Volunteers. But I'm liking the Vols' chances here. Georgia Tech hasn't really been able to get anything going so far.
Yeah, it seems like they've really been struggling here. Tennessee just all over them defensively
and offensively. As we still have Mr. Blue Glove, Nolan Merritt, on the mound, pitching a great game so far, Charlie.
Really good game, and he's just been so accurate, and that's what you really need in these ball games. Tennessee's defense, they've also been pretty good, smothering, if you will, not allowing the Yellow Jackets to get anything going. And right now, Tennessee, they were able to put the bread in the basket early in this one, back in the second. And right now, it just looks like the picnic's getting started for the boys in black and orange.
Absolutely. Georgia Tech is an engineering school. They can't seem to engineer a way to get on base, Charlie.
Yeah, well said. I like what you did there. No pun intended.
All pun intended, Charlie.
All puns intended. So again, we're going to try to get the scoreboard back for you. I'm working very hard to figure out how to do this. As I am freezing up here in the booth. It's not a booth. We're just sitting in the stands.
It's quite cold. I couldn't imagine being one of the fans out here, except most of them have jackets on, and I don't, Charlie. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I'm so glad I brought a windbreaker, although this windbreaker's not really breaking any wind.
It's hard to with winds up this high as we get our first pitch from Merritt. To the lefty, number 40 from Georgia Tech, as we get strike one. Let's see if Georgia Tech can get anything going. We have foul ball into the UT dugout, except this one a lot slower than the last one. That hit somebody in the ankle. Pitch on the way, and it's in the dirt. So we got a 1-2 count here, favoring the Vols. Pitch on the way, and it's straight to the first baseman. Routine ground ball, and he steps on the bag for the first out of the inning. Charlie, you said that you haven't really watched much baseball. So watching this game, what stands out to you as a first-time watcher?
Well, I don't really know because I don't watch much baseball. But what I can say is what stands out is Georgia Tech. They have just not really been able to get on base. I think they had one runner get to second, but that's about it. And I'm just more surprised at how well Tennessee's able to defend because that's what they've really been doing good so far. So we get a pitch. Looks like it's another strike. What really stands out is, when you get to base, it's getting to the next base. That sounds very, basic and not really analytical, as I really should be here on the mic.
All right.
But it just amazes me how good the defense has been for Tennessee.
Yeah. I haven't really let much by them. See, the issue with Georgia Tech so far is this first inning, they really let all the errors show. And that's not something you want to start with. That sets a bad tone for the game, Charlie. And this UT defense is just smothered this Georgia Tech offense. As we get a foul ball, excuse me. I believe the count is.
I wish there was a halftime in this, Kobe.
There is not, Charlie, unfortunately. It's straight through.
Or in the 4th inning here.
I believe the count is 2-2.
Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, but baseball, so there's no clock. It's actually just innings, which I find very interesting.
As we get a ground ball straight to third base. As Mario makes a routine grab.
That was a really good grab by Mario. He's done a good job so far on first base. He's made a lot of really good saves. It's kind of helped Tennessee stay in this game. I mean, you couldn't really say this defense is all because of him because nothing's really getting by him.
No, and you also gotta look at the infield here. The third base, Bailey Redmond, with a great throw there, beating the runner out. It's something you really want to see. Pitch on the way, and strike one. Swing and a miss here for number 14, Georgia Tech, as we get the pitch. Another swing and a miss, making him look goofy out here. As UT's dugout is got some swag on and is yelling at number 14 for his horrible swinging. And I don't blame him. If I wasn't announcing, I may be too.
Tennessee really talking their talk.
We get the third pitch up and away from Marist.
Some chirping and yapping from this Tennessee dugout.
Thurman with the quick pitch. Straight up into left center.
And some
And he dropped
miscommunication. And another bit of
Another error.
miscommunication.
See, this is not what you want to see from UT. I was just talking about how they've really negated the errors here, but now you've got a major error. You got a runner in scoring position on second base here, but there is 2 outs, and so you want to be careful here. Up to bat.
Sun might be a little bright.
Definitely is on this Saturday afternoon in Knoxville, Tommy Shumpert Park. Still chirping at how quiet Georgia Tech is. As there's a ball up at his face for number 2 on Georgia Tech.
I wish we could get mic'd up here for the benches.
Yeah, maybe something we need to look into, Charlie. That'd be entertaining.
I'll invest in the technology. Maybe even a sideline reporter. The pitch.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a
miss.
Right
Oh.
at his feet.
Jinx.
You owe me Coke.
You owe me a soda.
Beat you to it.
Said if you had a 9-iron, you might have hit that in the field.
That's incredible. Myself.
I would have hit that in the water.
Absolutely, Charlie. I couldn't find a green if it was, about 50 yards wide.
Yeah, when I play golf, it looks like I'm colorblind. I really like this chirping back and forth.
You're saying he went, except UT in the College World Series, some may say that he's won. Charlie, in the 9th inning of the College World Series.
He may have.
But I don't believe Georgia Tech here did.
It's all fun and love for the game.
Until it's not.
Absolutely.
Pitch on the way. Got a little check swing. Foul ball.
Wow. A little off to the side there.
I also
It
want to be golfing on a Saturday, Charlie.
I don't know if the mic can pick that up, but a lot of banter from both these bullpens. Pretty fun.
Someone from the Tennessee dugout chirping. Oh.
Oh,
we got one high
hey
up.
now. Hey now. Careful. Whoa.
We got
Careful
Tennessee
now.
mocking the
Watch out.
Georgia Tech dugout here.
Balls are flying.
No diddy.
Nice one.
Swing and a miss.
Strikes him out. Nolan Maroff.
yelling in his glove, hyped up.
Yelling, probably talking to the demons. I don't know.
You know, when you're as good as Nolan Merritt is, I would too be talking, screaming at the demons.
He's a stud.
So we've got
We got a celly going on over there.
some antics going on the UT sideline.
Not really sure what this is.
They're trying to throw off the pitcher here.
Bit of a distraction. Looks like they're about to organize a song there. Let's get a closer look on that over there on the side.
You really love to see it. You know, they're just
Yeah, see
having
what's
fun out
going
here.
on.
You know, when club
The boys are playing.
baseball, it's just all about having fun. you
It
know?
really is. Looks like they're reciting a song. It's Whitney Houston's "I'll Always Love You."
And it seems to be messing with at least the catcher, because the catcher cannot keep anything in front of him right now.
Yeah, and they got a little. I don't know. Is this choreographed? Looks like they planned this stuff before, Kobe.
It's great stuff, honestly. It's really entertaining to watch.
It is. I mean, we've talked about everything but the game,
I
but you know, it's always because it's more than the game.
It is more than the game, bro. You gotta have fun out here. And I am very surprised that anybody on Georgia Tech has not cracked a smile yet. Because I would be laughing if I was the opposing team seeing the other team.
I don't even
doing
think I'd be
stand.
able to get a pitch off.
Maybe that's why I'm commentating, not playing baseball, Charlie.
Absolutely. You know, again, baseball's not my sport. I'm more of a basketball guy. And I guarantee you, if we took this to the court, I'd be giving everybody your buckets. But it's not basketball. It's baseball.
You know, Charlie, I've watched you play some basketball, and you're really confident in yourself, Charlie.
You know, I will say I'm a bit of a hooper. I got range. I got a strap, as the kids say.
He does have some range on him, and not down there.
I'll tell you who doesn't have range. It's this Georgia Tech baseball team.
Absolutely not. They can't get anything going here as we got Mario up to bat.
A little lackadaisical.
They throw one
Oh!
up, and we got a pop fly up to left field.
Careful, that one might hit my car. Saves it.
Routine fly ball for the left fielder for Georgia Tech.
Now again, if you're wondering why there's no scoreboard, I'm wondering the same thing. I'm supposed to be controlling it, and it just disappeared when the stream quit, and I have no idea why. But we are in the 4th inning. Tennessee is up 1-0. Love is in 0.
Bringing a little bit of every sport into this, Charlie.
You have to, as we're approaching the second quarter. I mean,
Second quarter.
again, what a catch!
He caught it.
Wow!
Juggling it like he is at a carnival.
Call him the Joker. Unbelievable. What a catch. I don't know. I would dive out of the way if I was him. He just caught that with his body. I mean,
Call
incredible.
him Houdini. He just magically caught that.
It disappeared.
Disappeared right into his glove somehow.
I don't know if the camera caught that. John, you catch that? No, sorry. Cameraman was asleep over here. He didn't catch that. I'll fire him after this. No, I'm just kidding. John Hansen on camera for us and technician.
The GOAT of camera work.
Although he didn't get that one, so it's all right.
A swing
Swing and
and
a miss. No, we're on timing today, Kobe.
It's great stuff, Charlie.
Absolutely.
You're picking up.
Right after this pitch here, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek at one of our graphics that we have. We'll try to get more for you guys. So this graphic, it was a photo shoot done by this Tennessee baseball team. As you see the fire on the bats and everything. Looks pretty cool. And again, we'll try to get more for you guys as the stream goes on, and maybe even a scoreboard or pitching clock. Actually, I don't think there is a pitching clock in
Don't
college
believe there
baseball.
is in college club baseball.
There really should be, because I feel like I've been here for 2 hours. Lominick.
Swing and a miss on the off speed.
Miscue from the catcher there.
It's number 3, Jacob Overton. Hopefully to get this thing going, Charlie.
I really hope so. Did I mention it's a doubleheader today?
I didn't know until 2 minutes before the broadcast, Charlie.
Me neither. 7 innings, though.
I believe. Oh, and he's caught looking for out number 3, complaining to the ref or the umpire.
The
excuse
way
me.
things could be going, though, right now is this could go in extra innings.
I don't know, Charlie. You know, with UT's defense is performing really well right now, and if Merritt can keep pitching like he's been pitching, Charlie, I don't think this Georgia team can score a run. You know, I may eat my words later, but if Meredith's pitching, I don't think that Georgia Tech has the offense to get around him.
Yeah, and they've just been so disciplined.
Just the one error on the day, and then club baseball. That's what you want to see.
Absolutely. I'll update the score for you guys in the comments here for all our 11 viewers watching at home.
1-0. Top of the 5th.
Top of the 5th, Vols 1, Yellow Jackets 2.
0.
Excuse me, 0. Sorry.
Charlie.
I was looking at a score
Get
from
your head
another
in the game, Charlie.
My bad. I'm still trying to get the scoreboard up. A little bit of wind.
Wow,
I'm trying to cover my mic here, guys.
That wind is rough, Charlie. It's number 4 for the Yellow Jackets comes up to bat. Really hope to see this Tennessee team continue their dominance on defense, Charlie.
And that's all you really hope to see, as always.
Number 4 on the box. Meredith with the windup. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Bada bada bada. Swing. Bada bada bada.
Second pitch on the way. Little check swing here. Balled 1. 1-1 count.
Nolan Maroff pitching for the Tennessee Volunteers, as he's done all game.
Really, really good stuff today.
He's been very good at really just striking out these Yellow Jackets here.
Absolutely.
I mean, call him the exterminator, because right now, Yellow Jackets thinning out a little bit.
Absolutely, Charlie. Love the reference. We got a 2-1 count. And we got a foul ball off the off the catcher, excuse me. Believe it's a 2-2 count.
Could be.
I'm really bad about it, Charlie. I was an umpire for a couple games, and that was the hardest thing was keeping up with the balls and strikes.
It is very windy here, Kobe, and
Very,
I am
very
getting
windy.
very cold.
Me too, and I'm in short sleeves. This wind really could help the Yellow Jackets here. It's pushing towards the outfield. You get one up in the air, it could go out.
I really hope this doesn't go to overtime.
Extra innings, Charlie. Swing and a miss.
Absolutely.
Out number 1.
Dang, Nolan Maroff cooking right now. And that pot is sizzling.
Cooking like me. Like dinner.
I mean, call him Gordon Ramsay. He's chefing.
Cooked me some chicken a couple nights ago, Charlie. Was
Absolutely.
Very good. Only my second time making chicken.
Strike. Phenomenal job by Nolan Maroff there. Here comes the pitch.
0-1.
What do you got? Nothing, apparently.
Apparently, a check swing here. Believe it's a 1-1 count.
Check swing, you're just now joining us. Tennessee ranked number 15. 15th in all of club baseball.
It's incredible, Charlie.
What a stat. 6-0. Taking on the 6-2 Yellow Jackets. Not a bad stat for them as well.
Yeah.
However, they looked a little stunned here.
Absolutely, Charlie. It's incredible because both teams undefeated in conference play coming into this game. You expect this to be a great game, Charlie, and it has been. It's only 1-0, except that it's been all Vols as Nolan Maroff strikes out number 11 from Georgia Tech.
Great job.
So we got some screaming from the UT dugout. You really love it to see it. Every good team has a really good dugout atmosphere, Charlie. It's something I've learned over the years as a ball gets by the catcher. And Vols definitely have one of the best in the country. In every sport, it seems like. Just in everything school.
Not to mention, Tennessee won the national championship for Microsoft Excel not too long ago in Vegas.
Absolutely. It's great stuff. You know, I'm taking an Excel class right now, and it's just awesome to know that I'm learning from the best, really.
You really are. And now again, Ben Northern for Tennessee, part of the Tennessee hockey program, and that's actually where we came from. We are the broadcasters for Tennessee hockey. If you're wondering what we're doing announcing club college baseball, no idea. Kobe got the call that he was being hired for the stream about 3 days ago.
Yeah.
When he was competing in the National Bagging Championship in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Something I bet none of you would have ever heard of here in the YouTube live stream. National
Absolutely.
Bagging Competition.
When I saw that on your LinkedIn, I was kind of surprised.
It's incredible, Charlie. It's really a thrilling experience. The winner of that competition won $10,000.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately, I could not bag fast enough. I kind of threw the bag, if you will.
Oh.
So we get the third strikeout.
I'll tell you who's not throwing the bag right now. It's Nolan, as he's kind of in his bag, like the fries are at the bottom.
Absolutely. Safe to say that he will not be coming out of the game anytime soon. He is on a roll, Charlie.
Absolutely. The boys are firing right now as we're clapping up here in the stands. Everybody's having a good time. Players are suntanning.
I wish I was too, Charlie. I guess I could, but no one wants to see me take my shirt off.
Oh.
Oh, that looked like it.
That looked like it might have hurt. Looks like we caught that one.
Looks like they need to work on their form.
We'll have our
Charlie.
cameraman go over there and zoom in.
Don't get too close.
We'll have to get a blur on there. Things getting a little cheeky here in Knoxville. Smiling and kicking their feet. Kind of like me when I get a snap from a certain girl.
You know, when you get a snaps or any text from those certain girls, you know, you just get all cheeky and, you know, kicking your feet up in the air like that, Charlie. It's a great
Smiling,
feeling. It's a great
blushing.
feeling. Butterflies.
Very
Us
good
men have
feeling.
feelings too, right?
We do.
Shout out to my girlfriend. Don't think she's watching. But
Shout out to my girlfriend. Don't think I have one. It's all good though.
been together 4.5 years, not to rub it in your face, Charlie.
Good for you.
You'll find your fish one day, Charlie.
Yeah, maybe one day. Until then, I'm gonna go take a hot bath with my toaster. I'm gonna take a bathroom break soon.
Sounds good.
John Hansen, our strikeout specialist, is gonna get on the mic for a second while I go attend to some important duties.
Hopefully not the number 2 kind.
I might go see if they're selling Capri Suns over there at the booth.
Don't think the concession stand is open today, Charlie, but good luck. Hope you find some. So we got John on the mic. Swing and a miss from number 6.
Yes, it's
Call.
me, audio technician John Hansen here. Kobe, I want your real thoughts about Charlie. Like, while he's gone, what do you really think of him?
He needs to up his baseball terminology.
Yeah.
It's really incredible.
it's really lacking.
As a Dodgers fan, it almost seems like he's bandwagon.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, he claims he's from Los Angeles. We don't know.
who can confirm, really?
Yeah.
You need to see his birth certificate.
He says he's a Dodgers fan. They've won 2 World Series in the past 5 years or so.
Let's get a check swing here. It's really incredible stuff, you know. And, you know, they get Shohei, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, love the Dodgers."
Yeah. I miss when the Dodgers had what was his name, Cody Bellinger.
Good guy. Good guy.
Yeah, good guy.
I am personally a Braves fan, but I also kind of work for the Chicago Cubs. Work for the Double-A team as a bat boy. So
Where are they located?
in Knoxville, here in
Oh,
Knoxville,
the Bears.
Knoxville Smokies,
Smokies. Yeah.
the Double-A team for the Chicago Cubs.
What do you think about the Cubs?
You know, I love what's coming up from the Cubs organization here. I mean, you know, of course, knowing a lot of the guys, seeing them move around, you know, there's some really good stuff coming out of the Cubs organization. I'm excited to see them go up to the majors, and you know, some of my guys, like I still keep in contact with them, you know, and
Yeah.
it's good stuff. It's a really
Yeah.
good atmosphere up in the Cubs organization.
Well, I have one minor qualm with the Chicago Cubs. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
Their current manager, Craig Counsell,
Uh-huh.
he used to be the manager for the Milwaukee Brewers, my
Okay.
favorite team.
Yeah.
So they stole him from us. And now
That's
the
tough.
Brewers, another first-round exit in this past playoffs.
Yeah, it's not really something you want to see
No,
from
no,
your team,
it's not.
you know.
So,
As we get a pop flying into shallow left field.
oh, what a catch!
What a catch by the shortstop. Going all the way into the left field.
His hat even flew off. He's like rubbing his eyes as if his face just landed in the dirt.
Which it did.
Yeah. And
I wonder how that grass tastes.
his jersey's all muddy now, but
It's going to be a pain to wash later.
yeah. Do they provide free washing machines for club baseball?
I'm assuming they're just in like a hotel right now. So I would assume in the hotel you can.
But you got to pay for the hotel, so it's not free.
It's not free, unfortunately.
Hmm.
It's included though.
The mysteries of club baseball laundry.
Maybe we will get that information. Probably not. As we get a deep fly ball into center field.
Oh,
Down, hit the wall. As we get Eric Swanson rounding second, going to third. And he gets there. With a very interesting gesture.
Stand-up triple right there.
That's what you love to see from this volunteer team. Eric Swanson, he has very good batting average. Don't exactly know at this point, but coming into this game, he had 11 hits on 19 at-bats. You know, and that's incredible. That's what you want to see.
What percentage is that? Is that
I
600,
don't
700?
know. It's about 600, I believe.
600? I mean,
You know,
another-
preseason All-American, that's what you want to see is there's a fly ball coming to us, just past us, as it almost hits people playing a soccer game.
Yeah, there's a girls' soccer game going on right behind us. I didn't even see where that ball landed.
I don't know either. But
Hopefully it didn't hit anybody. But yeah, that was a big triple there. Right up against the wall, nearly went out of the park.
I'm very
a solo
surprised
home
with this
run.
wind that it didn't go over.
It probably got closer to the wall because of the wind. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. It just didn't go over.
Eric Swanson, what a player! You can't rave enough about the kid.
You got a chance to meet Mr. Swanson?
I haven't yet, but I think after the game I got it. You know, and
Yeah.
get some
Get an
information.
autograph. You never know.
Oh, you never know. You never know where he's gonna go here
No.
in club.
And here comes Charlie, who's back, and he's telling me to keep commentating. He's gonna fix our graphics situation here.
Maybe
so we
look up
can-
some baseball terminology. Learn about the game that he's commentating on. I was only supposed to be the color commentator. But it feels like I've kind of taken over a little bit here, Charlie.
I've been here. I've been here for 5 minutes. I'm already doing a better job. Well, here's Charlie.
Yeah, so again, a little bit of background. I've actually never watched baseball in my life. And
It's painfully obvious.
And I
Charlie.
agree to do the play-by-play commentary on this game with no studying. But no, again, I'll try to get these graphics back up for you guys. I'm fairly new to setting up this technology. However, I am the broadcast and stream team director for Tennessee Hockey. But again, I'm going to give the headset back to John because he's been doing a phenomenal job. I was listening to the commentary in the bathroom, and it's very clear that baseball might be more his
we gotta
speed,
go.
and we got him, and he's going to
safe.
get it!
Eric
Bang!
Swanson stealing home off of a bad catch from the catcher. He can't even hold on to. Oh my gosh!
Is
Charlie.
that the dagger?
Don't think there's a dagger in baseball, but going back to Kawhi Leonard.
And I think we lost the footage for the camera again.
No.
We're going to check to see if it's back. I really hope we got that on camera. And it's frozen. And it's been frozen for about 5 minutes.
Wow. See, I feel like our commentating's enough, Charlie. Like, this is good stuff. We're
All
really
right,
getting
well,
good here.
I'll give you guys back to John while I figure out this situation.
Well, Kobe, this might have to turn into a bit of a radio broadcast.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, we're good at that. It is bottom of the 5th inning. 2-0 now for the Volunteers. As we get a strike there.
No, John, if blocking the ball was a class that Georgia Tech provided, I don't think that this catcher would pass because he's let everything by him.
Oh yeah, there's been many missed catches from the catcher here.
That's led to two hits. So we get a foul ball here.
It looked like it was a bit of a wild pitch, and the runner from first makes it to second. So we have a runner in scoring position now.
They may need a new catcher. This catcher can't catch anything. It's your whole job, and it's let so many things by him. And it's costing them.
It's cost them.
Cost them 2 runs. But if you're Tennessee, you're loving it.
Oh yeah, they're definitely loving it. They've gotten so many prime opportunities off these wild pitches that the catcher couldn't grab.
As we've got the catcher and the pitcher talking here, probably saying, "Hey catcher, do your job."
Is the catcher wearing glasses?
If he's not, he might need to.
Those glasses don't seem to be working, do they?
He might need to go get a new prescription. As the umpire has lost count. Wow. The things you see in club baseball.
We have 2 umpires out here on the field. We got one behind home plate and one who's been migrating from first, who's now in the infield.
So we get the pitch, and it's a fly ball straight to the first baseman. And he missed it! Oh my gosh! That wind just really got to him.
Wind got to him. That one was not the dagger, but thankfully it was only a foul ball. I mean, yeah, Georgia Tech could have gotten an out on it, but no harm, no foul. Or I guess it was a foul.
It was a foul.
I don't know what the count is because
the
umpire doesn't know.
I believe it's
either.
1-2.
1-2.
It's 0-2, excuse me, as the umpire just said. Hopefully he knows. So we got the pitch on the way. It's a ground ball straight to, and it gets by him.
And we got another run here for Tennessee. Another wild pitch.
Man, the errors just keep piling up on this Georgia Tech team. If it wasn't for all these errors, it would still be a 0-0 game. But all these errors
gets the base runner to second base. As it is now 3-0 for Tennessee. 3-0, 3 runs.
2-0. As Bailey Redmond up to bat. The hot bat today. Throws it right through first and second base. Sending him home. And he's going to be standing up. Is number 22. Hobby Griffin.
We have 4-0 here for Tennessee as the Tennessee players have piled out of the dugout to congratulate number 22 on his scored run.
So we got Mario coming up to bat. Hopefully can get one going here.
Now Mario's the first baseman, right?
That's right.
He's been pretty solid. He's been doing better than the Georgia Tech first baseman, I'll tell you that.
Well, the infielders for Georgia Tech are not helping the first baseman. He can't find a glove. It's like watching Will Levis throw a football. Painful.
I don't watch much NFL, so I don't get that reference, but
Will Levis, the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. Well, probably not the quarterback for much longer, as the Titans have the first overall pick this year. What do you have to say, Charlie?
I mean, Will Levis, he's really a great player.
Sure.
Is he from Cumming, Georgia?
I can't say. I don't believe so, Will Levis.
Well, I mean, he has a he's able to get that ball out really quickly.
Get that load out.
He's got a cannon on him. Yeah.
And if you've been on Twitter recently, you may see some interesting videos of Will Levis. Anyways, I digress. As we get a base hit through the second baseman, sending him into third base, excuse me. Mario with his first hit in a couple games, I believe. Last game, I don't think he hit, but it's a good stuff from the first baseman. That's what you want to see from your first baseman.
Well, I can confirm that the Georgia Tech catcher does indeed have glasses on. Maybe he should switch to contacts. I don't know what his optometrist has been prescribing him.
That's right. I believe there is an eye doctor, an optometrist, like 5 minutes down the road. Maybe while he's here in Knoxville, he needs to go check that place out. Don't know what kind of optometrist they have it out in Georgia Tech, but might need to find one.
Good, as we get a fly ball out into left field. That one's caught for the third out. Georgia Tech gets out of the inning, but Tennessee has piled on 3 more runs, have they not?
That's right. Giving up 3 more runs is not what you want to see. You know, down 4-0 in the top of the, I believe, top of the 6th now. It's not what you want to see. As whoever is running the scoreboard here at Tommy Shumpert Park has not really kept up. But that's okay. And neither is Charlie's.
Speaking of score bugs, Charlie put his little rant about Tennessee Titans football out for the world, and yet he still hasn't fixed that.
So we still have Nolan Blueglove on the mound, really staying hot. You know, you can't take the kid out when he's just eating up this Georgia Tech team.
Yeah, he only needs 2 more half innings to pitch, and he could get himself a shutout here.
Now, what a stat as a pitcher, you know. Shout out, I don't believe he is a no-hitter. I believe that Georgia Tech has gotten a couple hits, but still, it's just incredible stuff. Hopefully his arm's doing all right. Still a beautiful day out here in Knoxville at Tommy Shumpert Park.
It's a good day. We have the Tennessee dugout. They're playing some Kiss. I don't know if you're a big fan of Kiss.
Can't say I am, unfortunately.
Yeah, they got the weird, white face paint and stick their tongues out.
Sounds about like UT baseball.
Yeah.
Not really a metal fan myself.
Get our opening pitch here to the top of the 6th. That one's low. One ball here.
Wind up on the way from Nolan. Strike one.
Caught number 13 for Georgia Tech looking there. Didn't swing, but it's 1-1 count.
Watching a middle fastball go by is not what you want to see as a batter. Pitch on the way. A little dinker. I don't know what that means.
It means a foul ball, I think.
I feel like dinker means something else too, but it could be mistaken.
I've never heard of the term dinker in my life, so.
Well, nobody look it up. I don't want to know.
1-2 count here. Possible strikeout opportunity.
Another swing, foul ball. This one not a dinker. This one straight at the Georgia Tech dugout. Maybe it'll wake him up.
Yeah, the Georgia Tech dugout's been kind of quiet compared to Tennessee over here on our left. Mostly kept to themselves in this game, and who wouldn't, considering they're down 4 runs. As that one is a swing and a miss and another strikeout for Tennessee. As we got 1 out here in the top of the 6th.
Georgia Tech needs to get something going. You know, the Tennessee dugout just chirping away as they do. Georgia Tech's silent. I would be too if I was down 4 runs. Swinging away.
It's foul tipped into the catcher's glove. 1 strike. I'm surprised it's only about 1 o'clock here in Knoxville. They've managed to play 5 full innings in only an hour.
Thank goodness. I've got some studying to do.
Got some studying. We got another game to call as well.
After that, we'll be going to study for my counting exam on Monday.
Counting? Are you an accounting major?
No, sir. I am a marketing major.
Marketing.
And that's why I'm able to be here. My coloring is not due until next Thursday.
How come you didn't major in grocery bagging?
You know, can't say that'll get me too far in the grand scheme of things. You know, it can only take me so far. You know, and I don't think they offer that as we get a hit to the second base, routine ground out. You know, if they offered that as a minor, I may have to take it. You know.
Well, Kroger's always looking for more employees.
You know, I'm personally, I work at Food City.
Food City?
Kroger, not a fan.
Yeah. We had a Kroger where I'm from, and they actually, it was the first job I ever applied for. They didn't get back to me for 3 months and still turned me down. So.
See, that's just cruel. to wait 3 months to say, hey, no, as we get a swing and a miss, making them look stupid. Hope y'all can hear the Tennessee dugout. Probably not.
I think we'll have to repeat what he said.
I don't even know. It's just a lot.
Or
You got it.
He said he was going to call the Knoxville, Tennessee police hotline and something about these puppies.
That's what you want to hear. We got a ball in the dirt. Don't know the count exactly.
Trying to look at the umpire here. Maybe he'll tell us.
2-1.
2-1.
In favor of the Yellow Jackets.
That
'Cause
one's
I believe I saw Nolan there smiling at what the UT dugout was saying. I could be wrong. Maybe he's locked in. I'm sure he is. You know, he's thrown a great game here, but can't help but notice the UT dugout. So get a swing and a miss.
Could be giving him some confidence. I mean, pitching a shutout so far. Definitely he's been listening to his teammates, and they're giving him some good word. So we have a 3-2 count here, and that one is shot high into left field.
Can't really see it. I believe it was a foul ball.
Yeah, I didn't hear any celebrations, so I assume it was fouled off.
There is a dugout in our way. Nolan with the pitch on the way in the windup. At some point. Here we go. Swing and a miss, but it gets by the catcher, and I believe that's going to be a single. Or an error. Not a single. He didn't even hit it.
He made it to first base anyhow.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And Georgia Tech here looking to bring the guy in first all the way home just to put something on the board here as this first game in our doubleheader starts to wind down just a little bit.
And with this game, how it's gone so far, I don't think they will get him. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'll eat my words. But don't really see that happening today.
Could be looking for an incredible comeback here for Georgia Tech.
Strike one from Meredith.
That one looked a little high to me.
I don't know.
Maybe from your angle, it looked more in the strikeout zone.
You know, it was like he's a painter out there, Picasso out here. You know, it's very close.
This umpire likes to work around the edges a little bit.
So we get a ball hit into center field. Nice catch as we get to the side, bottom of the sixth. What do you want to see? If you're Georgia Tech, what do you want to see?
Well,
On defense here.
On defense, I mean, they gotta shut Tennessee down because you're already down by 4 runs. You don't want to be having to climb a bigger hole at the top of the 7th.
Absolutely.
If Tennessee puts up 5-6 more runs.
Absolutely. As we got a new pitcher out here, number 16, Jonah Flint. I believe.
Like
oh
number
no,
7.
never mind. Excuse me. Noah Flint is in the bullpen right now. For some reason, thought he was coming in. They need a new pitcher.
Charlie, you have any update on our scoreboard situation?
Yeah, I
Can't figure it out.
4th of July.
Well,
What a song. Firework by Katy Perry.
figure it out though, don't worry.
I know we have about like half an hour in between both of our games here. Maybe we can use that time to figure it out. Maybe Kobe here can go and get some food because he's starving to
I
death.
need to. I am okay, Charlie. I appreciate it, though. That's DoorDasher fees. Well, if you do, I'll take it.
You should take up the offer. Charlie will pay for anything. He spent $100 on a extension cord that we've barely used.
That I could have probably brought from my house, but
the extension cord that he's going to be returning.
And we've got the third base coach over here telling number 3, Jacob Overton, to slap the piss out of the ball.
I don't think we can say that on our broadcast. As Tennessee here is gearing up to go at bat for the bottom of the 6th.
I've never been told that word. It's too bad to be saying on a broadcast. My apologies to everybody.
We're going to get fired after one game.
I'm just getting fired up with this awesome UT club baseball team here.
Charlie here says he'll fire himself if we all get in trouble, which might not be a bad thing, so we can take over and not take any of the blame. As our first pitch here, the bottom of the 6th winds up being a ball for number 3 for Tennessee,
Jacob Overton.
Jacob Overton.
I believe the umpire said it's 0-2. Could be wrong.
2-0.
2-1, excuse me. We get a foul ball into the UT dugout. Again.
A lot of foul balls in this game, though I'm sure that's most baseball games.
Absolutely. We got a little.
Didn't want to say dinker, did you?
No, I don't. I'm kind of scared now. Don't want to offend anybody, but we got a little dribbler out to the
little dribbler out to the pitcher's mound.
The pitcher's mound as the pitcher ran all the way to first base to get the out. Very unusual.
Now, how would you feel if they changed the foul ball rule where third foul ball ends up being a strike?
I would hate it because that's a part of baseball. You know, it's just part of it.
More of a
another
traditional guy.
Dribbler out past the pitcher's mound, gets by the first baseman. Because, man, if you are the pitcher or the first baseman, you are just screaming right now at the infield to give you something good here.
Well, that one didn't look like the first baseman's fault. That was kind of a bad throw from the second baseman.
That's what I'm saying. If you're the first baseman, you are fuming at the throws that your infield is giving you. You want to write the numbers, you know, and when it's a routine ground ball like that, you expect it to be in the numbers. So we get ball 1 from the man, the myth, the legend, Eric Swanson.
Not Scott Sterling?
Not today.
No, he was a soccer player.
So you get a foul ball. Just did some research, and dinking is not anything bad, thankfully, as that just barely goes foul.
Well, you said dinker. Is dinking and dinkering, are those two different things?
Well, dinking.
You might have to double check that.
A dinker can refer to a person who uses a dinking die to cut shapes from material. It's good stuff here from Tommy Shumpert Park.
I've never heard of that word before.
Well, there we go. Now you have. It also could be from pickleball. Let's get back to sports here. It's a player who excels at dinking, which is a type of shot in pickleball, which I believe is where I got the word dinking from.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever played pickleball, as that foul ball lands just outside the soccer field barrier behind the baseball field. Maybe in the next game I should go down there and see if I can catch a foul ball.
If you catch one, I give you $5.
$5?
Whole 5 smackers here. So we get another foul ball from Eric Swanson.
What's the definition of smackers?
Smackers to me is I consider that money. You know, I'd
Money?
say like
Yeah.
5 smackers. You know, it's
In Britain, they would call them quid.
that's awesome. Good stuff. Very informational broadcast here for you all today, as we get some very strong language from the UT dugout.
So someone on Tennessee's dugout seems to dislike another person.
Very much so, as once again the catcher could not catch the ball that came to him. Except this time it didn't end up in a UT run. Man on second. Another dinker into the infield as it. Oh my gosh!
Out this time.
Another one where that seemed safe to me. Unbiased opinion. It seemed safe to me.
Hey, but the first baseman was able to catch it this time.
That is true. At least they gave him a catchable ball, and the first baseman actually could catch the ball. Except that does advance the runner to third base. Except it was safe.
It was safe.
It was safe. I thought
looked like he was out.
I could have swore I saw
The
the
umpire said
infield
he was
umpire stay out, but he wasn't. My apologies. Hard to see up here.
Some shady's going on here at Tennessee Club Baseball.
Oh, as a ball comes almost at us. Not used to. Actually, I'll refrain.
You double it, Charlie. You double tap the computer. That's how you right click on a laptop. It's 2025. You should know that.
How do you go through college without?
It's not working.
What are you trying to?
Oh, we got a
so
line
we get a
drive
hit.
there.
One
Gets
run
to the
scored.
outfield.
Believe it.
And it seems that advice that I said for Georgia Tech going into this half inning is not working out.
Absolutely not. You know, and it's. And this one isn't even about the errors. This is just good offense from the UT Vols here.
Runners on the corners again, as it is now 5-0 for Tennessee.
2 outs, I believe. Really should start paying attention more as a ball gets by the catcher again, and it's going to be a run for the University of Tennessee Club baseball team. Man, they might need to invest in a new catcher.
Maybe new gloves. It seems like everyone's having a hard time.
May need some new glasses.
New glasses, new gloves. Might want to revamp the entire program.
Maybe check if he's got his balance right, if he's got his hand-eye coordination right, because usually if you're a catcher at this level, you don't let balls pass you like that. They've let up about 3 or 4 runs just because of the catcher letting the ball go by him as we get a foul ball.
Maybe he's one of those switch catchers where it's like he's trying to catch with his left hand, but only his right hand's working.
Yeah.
He's only in right hand mode.
Can't say I've heard that one before.
Might have to switch his settings from demo to manual or something.
I think he's on automatic right now. And, you know, when you're automatic, you're not thinking.
Yeah.
He needs to start thinking.
Six nothing here for Tennessee as the pitch comes to the plate. That one's down at the bottom left. Ball. 2-2 count, says the umpire.
Where's the live stream?
That one went outside and is a 3-2 count now.
Pitch is on its way with a runner on second. We got a tip ball.
And
Back
an
to
out.
the catcher. That's an out.
Now I believe that's the second out
I believe so.
in the bottom of the sixth. So we got number 22. Hobbs up to the plate.
Hobby Griffith, the freshman, out of Waverly, Tennessee.
Georgia Tech just looking to get out of this inning here so Tennessee doesn't pile on more runs. And that one hits him as he's going to head to first base. He looks
Looking pumped up.
unfazed.
May need a switch it in pitching if you are the Yellow Jackets here. They do have one in the bullpen. Number 16, Jonah Flint.
All right. Guess we'll be stopping our stream here for just a little bit. We'll be right back, so
Don't go anywhere.
don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, baseball fans.
Sorry for our short little intermission there as we get a
Hit up
line
the middle.
drive.
Sending them home.
Georgia Tech did indeed not change their pitcher, and it looks like it cost them a little there.
And it seems like their guy in the bullpen is no longer in the bullpen. Maybe they're just gonna let this one go and move on to the next game in this doubleheader here in Knoxville.
We got a runner stealing second, and the catcher's not even gonna attempt at throwing him out. So we got runners on second and third now.
Honestly, if he did, it'd probably go by him. He'd probably drop it. Hands are made of butter today. So get another hit into left field, sending him home. The throw from left field. Oh, no, he's stepping back.
Mario, the first baseman, with another great base hit there.
He's really found his groove this game.
He's got quite a few hits in this game, and it is 8-0 Tennessee now. Runners on first and third, still 2 outs, and Georgia Tech just can't seem to get out of the inning.
And they're changing pitchers, it looks like. Tennessee is not happy. They want to see him still in. As number 16, Jonah Flint comes into the game. Tennessee is fired up. Number 16, Jonah Flint, who, when I tried looking up his stats, it doesn't seem like he's played a game this season.
No pitches?
No pitches. No pitches?
I understand that meme.
I'm glad you do.
Megamind's a pretty good movie. I love Megamind.
It's good stuff.
You got a favorite character in Megamind?
Man, it's been so long since I've seen Megamind. I couldn't tell you.
I like Bernard.
Sure.
He seems like a nice fellow. Probably because he looks like me.
Oh, man. Got an air horn in the middle of Dixieland Delight.
Yeah, they're playing Dixie to Land Delight, even though Tennessee has not won the game yet. They usually play that when they've won.
Except they pretty much have 8-0 in baseball. It's like losing by 60.
You never know. Anything could
football.
happen.
It's like the Georgia TSU game, where TSU thought they should have been in the playoff, then loses by 60 to Georgia. Not a good look. And ever since, it's been barbecue chicken.
Why barbecue?
Just a saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
I'm a garlic parmesan fan.
Garlic parm is good. I do say so myself. It's not just like my traditional buffalo, though. You know, you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, buffalo's pretty good. Me and Charlie had some buffalo wings yesterday. Or no, you had the barbecue.
Yeah. Wasn't invited.
No, you weren't invited.
It's unfortunate.
It was in the dining hall.
The dining hall. Don't really care for the dining hall, but it hits at times. I will say.
As I hear this ringing in my ear, the headphones must be connected to Charlie's phone.
As we get a deep shot into right field, fair ball for number 12. So we get a stand-up second. Golly, I cannot talk today.
After the bottom of the fifth, it was 4-0 Tennessee, and I'm pretty sure I predicted that Tennessee was going to get 5-6 more runs, and look at that, it's 9-0 now, as they got 2 more runners in scoring position.
They just exploded on this Georgia Tech team, and not in a good way. Now, I was talking about Mario, how he came into this game after being at Kennesaw State, being in a hitting slump here. Last game, he didn't even record a hit, and here he is, leading this team with, I believe, he has 3 hits today.
3 hits. Has done a wonderful job at first base.
As number 3, Jacob Overton gets hit.
Speaking of first base, we have a runner on first base now.
We've actually got bases loaded with number 6, Colin, coming up to bat.
Now, you're the stats guy. Do we have any home run totals on the year for any of these players?
I am trying to get that up as we speak.
Bottom. Looking for a potential grand slam opportunity here. That would just blow this whole game wide open.
Absolutely.
And basically leave Georgia Tech without any sort of chance of coming back here.
Colin this season hasn't hit a home run yet, and only batting 167. But I'm sure he is just thrilled at the opportunity at Grand Slam.
Thrilled at the opportunity. 167. That's not too great.
But it's not bad, and I don't know. He can get it going. It's only 6 games this season. There's a lot of games left to go, as old Flint cannot keep the ball in the plate.
At least the catcher caught that one.
I'm very surprised, to be honest.
Looked like a wide receiver out there.
Maybe Kadarius Toney. And Mario stealing home.
And we get a massive celebration here from the Tennessee bench. Who made his way home after another wild pitch from Georgia Tech, and
that's a run rule
in the entire
for this inning.
We got mercy rule
in the inning, yeah.
And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen.
I believe so. I would say so, with everybody in the UT dugout on the field.
So Tennessee has just won after a mercy rule. After 6 innings, and bases were loaded, and Mario makes his way to home after a wild pitch, another wild pitch.
Yeah, it's just disappointing stuff for Georgia Tech here. You don't want to see all these mistakes in games like this against the number 15 ranked team in the country. And I don't know. The final score today at this first game is your UT Vols 9, Georgia Tech 0.
And that's the first game of our doubleheader this afternoon, as Tennessee gets the win. They looked pretty dominant in this game. It was 1-0. It was close.
It was.
For a big part of this game, but Tennessee blew this game wide open in the past 2 innings.
Absolutely.
And Georgia Tech could do nothing about it. They'll have to work on their game plan and maybe up their fielding abilities a little bit going into the second game.
I think somebody that we need to shout out here is Nolan Merritt with a shutout. I believe he only had 2 or 3 hits on the game. Like that, what a great game from him.
Great game there from Marith. You know, that's that stellar Tennessee pitching. You can
Absolutely.
see then the top D1 team as well as here on the club team as well.
It's what you want to see as a UT Vol fan.
We could be the school of baseball. We have a championship team at the top level, and this club team, they're undefeated so far in the season.
Screw baseball. Everything's cool.
Could
You know,
bring
top baseball, top softball, top football, top everything. Swimming, track, all of it.
even
top
curling.
hockey. Curling. Didn't know we had a curling team.
I don't think we do.
Probably not.
All right, we'll sign this one off here. That was the first game of our doubleheader. We'll be back in, we assume, about half an hour to an hour from now, as we'll have the second game here, as Tennessee will take on Georgia Tech after they just beat Georgia Tech 10-0 here in the first game. I'm John Hansen,
And I'm Kobe Harris.
and we're signing off here. So join us in just a little bit.